you get on Amazon?
Thank you.
I don't like how this is.
So yeah, I managed to get a GPU for under MSRP in the year of 2021, which realistically shouldn't sound all that amazing, but due to the last 2 years being absolute shit, it actually is an amazing thing to accomplish apparently. But anyways, you're probably asking, what's the actual GPU that you managed to get for under MSRP? Well, you probably already know due to the shitty intro that I recorded, but it's this old disgusting thing called the 2080 Ti. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but I did manage to get this thing used off eBay for around $970-ish after tax and shipping, which, considering the fact that its original MSRP was $1,200 3 years ago, it's still technically under MSRP, which means the video title can still stand. But you're probably asking me, why the hell would you buy an old, disgusting, used, RTX 20 series card when you could just get something better? Well, to put it simple, I technically did not buy this thing. It was actually my roommate who bought this. Well, he actually paid me to buy it for him off eBay because his eBay account got suspended. So technically, he bought it, but I also bought it for him. So, and some of you are probably going to be asking, if you're already going to spend, $1,000 on a, overpriced GPU, you probably could have just bought a scalped, like, 3070 or 3060 Ti. Well, to put it simple, for my roommate's use case, the 11 gigabytes of VRAM on this thing actually is mildly more beneficial to him than the faster, ray tracing cores in the newer architecture of the 30 series. And also, plus, a 2080 Ti just sounds cooler than having a 3060 Ti or 3070. Like, yeah, I got a 2080 Ti. Actually, it doesn't sound as cool as I thought. I don't know where I was going with that. Alright, Owen, would you like to explain your current setup?
We got the 2080 Ti, the 550 watt power supply with the splitter. We got the Ryzen 5 1600X and some RAM. Who just puts a sticker on a graphics?
What are you trying to accomplish right now?
Get the sticker off.
Why do you need to get the sticker off?
What if it burns?
It doesn't burn, it's supposed to be there. Just take it apart. Do you require help to take apart that computer?
Not yet.
Okay.
Mom,
Alright, so what are you trying to accomplish here?
I'm trying to pull this thing off of this thing.
Just pull it. You need me to do it?
Go ahead. There you go.
Try so. I know you've never built a computer before. This is just sad. Pull it.
Why does it have to be hard?
I don't know. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie, you're disgracing all of us.
Shush.
I will never shush. You agreed to be in my shitty YouTube videos, so I will never shush. So Owen is now currently trying to remove cooler, and he is, I don't know, he's failing or actually doing this.
What are we stuck on?
Okay, just get through.
Oh no, zip ties.
Zip ties? What do you mean zip ties? Uh-oh.
We need scissors.
Fine, I'll get your damn scissors. Alright, here's your damn scissors. Why is your power supply so fucking dusty?
Because I haven't cleaned it in a long time.
Come on, you almost got it. You almost got it. Have you ever, I don't know, heard of cleaning your computer, maybe?
I've done it a few times.
A few times? You never done it. What are you talking about? Subline.
I've done the front part that you can see.
Oh, look at this. What is that?
What is this?
Those are SATA connectors, probably? For all your shit ton amount of SSDs?
I do have a shit ton of SSD.
You can go in the corner for now. Alright, so I'm going to assume we need to take out the motherboard now.
And the CPU. Yep.
You can probably just take out the board altogether. I think it's time for a different angle A cam. Congratulations, you got it.
No, I don't. We're still stuck somewhere.
Let's see. Oh, you gotta pull it out.
We have.
Now you need to
Contain
take off the cooler and then we get just take off the iron shield.
It started clicking. Is it
What do you
supposed
mean
to
it
do
started clicking? You're probably turning it the wrong way then.
No, I think I'm turning it the right way.
That is. Yeah, let's get some wet wipes. Just press onto it. Oh my god.
Boom.
Yeah,
CPU.
let me get a shot of that. 1600X. Fuck, that is. This thing really is 5 years old now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Uh oh. Oh shit, you have a 9.6 EVA. Damn. Okay. Alright. Now we can just put the board on the old part table. There. All right. So now I guess we should probably talk about the new shit we have. Basic B550 board and a Ryzen 7 3700X. You want to explain why you got the CPU and motherboard combo?
Because it was cheap.
All right. Oh, and this is the moment of truth. You fuck this up, a lot of people are gonna get triggered. You lined up the triangle. You gotta pull down the emergency brake, and bam, you got it. All right. Now, after CPU, what comes next?
Right on.
Have to push a lot of force on it.
Right.
Wow. Okay. Now we should probably reinstall your tube drive. You really got a lot of thermal paste in my screwdriver, Owen. Thanks.
Is that right?
Yeah, I probably just shove it.
Why are you not doing it?
Are you having fun, Owen?
I am having a good time.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
All right. Welcome to the joys of building computers and then having the amazing time of troubleshooting said computer because it's probably not going to work the first time. The cables.
Jesus Christ, this is the worst part.
Do you want me to do it for you?
I'm sure if I spent long enough, I could figure it out, but I have no idea what goes where. Okay, I'm gonna throw it through the same hole.
No, you probably want to believe my fingers.
Where's your fingers?
Right here.
I see no fingers. Oh.
Okay, so now comes the fun part. Now, and what games are you actually going to play with this thing?
Dota 2. I think it's in there.
Yeah, it's in. Yeah, you got it. Alright, now you want to plug in your Wi-Fi card? That's wobbly. I don't like that, but whatever.
Why is it wobbly?
It's fine.
I don't understand why it's wibbling wobbling.
It's fine. Alright.
Did we get thermal paste all over it?
I think I've just accepted the fact that we're just going to ignore cable management in the back. Now, there's also another issue. Is my power cord long enough? Alright, now plug in HDMI cord.
Okay.
Alright, let's see
Let's
if
see
this
if
bitch
this
turns
works.
on. Fan spin.
Why isn't it turning?
Give it a minute. Sometimes the first boot on Ryzen usually takes a minute. What do you mean DRAM and CPU? Uh-oh.
What is uh-oh?
It's getting a BIOS error.
I'm simply trying to build a PC.
Have you ever had issues with this RAM before?
One time.
Define
It wasn't registering, so I just unplugged it and plugged it back in and it worked again. What's wrong now?
I'm getting a boot and a CPU error. What do you mean?
What's wrong with the CPU?
No, I think it's working. Oh, it works. The card works.
The motherboard seems to be working.
Windows, come on, you dumb fuck. Okay, we're good now.
We're good. It works.
Okay, fucking Christ. I thought.
Now you just gotta put the case back together.
I almost thought we bought a broken CPU for a sec.
It's like, oh no.
Oh, and why is your desk such a fucking mess?
Good question.
You have a perfectly good trash can.
Why Why does it simply work?
I don't understand. We just got this. Wait, where's the clear CMOS?
Is it the memory? Is that what it says?
It says both a CPU and memory issue, but the CPU can't possibly just die now.
Why can't it simply work?
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, at this point, there's a very high chance you might need to change your motherboard. Around here.
Windows.
Oh, power supplies? Power supplies? Motherboards. We have motherboards. They are all expensive though.
They are all expensive.
These are all. That's all Intel. This is.
Yeah, we need.
These are ATX. That's ATX.
They don't have any micro ATX.
There's no micro ATX. You can buy a RAM though.
I could get RAM, but that RAM is expensive as hell.
I think they price match. You have 1060 Supers though.
1060 Super?
No, 1660 Super for $550.
That's actually pretty good.
That's actually not bad.
Do have the good old 1030.
The 1030 for only $130. Do you want to buy a new SSD?
Do I need a new SSD?
Probably not. Well, this was a bit of a disappointment. So this is the part of the video where it gets a little weird, mainly because hell, I don't even know what the hell I'm actually, watching here, and I was, actually there to film all this shit, so I really doubt that any of you guys at home are probably going to be able to understand this, so for the rest of this video, I'm probably going to have to explain what the hell is actually happening here. So after our very uneventful trip to Best Buy, we had to go buy another motherboard off Amazon, and about 3 days later, we got the motherboard, and it was time to yet again try to build the damn computer, and who would have thought it still wouldn't fucking boot. I tried almost everything I can think of. I tried reseating the RAM, reseating the CPU, the GPU. Hell, I even tried putting in my own Ryzen 3700X into the board, and it just still wouldn't work. And as you can probably tell, I was pretty frustrated with this goddamn computer. I refuse to accept this. I will not be defeated. So once again, the motherboard that we bought off Amazon just wouldn't work. And then it just hit me. I had the most brilliant idea of all time. What would happen if I just simply reused my roommate's old B350 motherboard? Because I had completely forgotten that old B350 motherboards actually still supported 3rd gen Ryzen CPUs. It's not recommended that you use that old of a motherboard, but it'll still work if the manufacturer still supports it. And one BIOS update later, it actually started to work, but with one catch. As long as the PCIe Wi-Fi card that my roommate had in his computer was not installed, the computer would turn on and boot. But if it was installed, it just wouldn't boot. So the answer to this problem seems fairly simple. Just simply don't install the card and everything will work completely fine, right? Well, of course not, because that wouldn't make good content, you big stupid dumb stupid idiot.
So theoretically, without this in it, it should work. It's not turning back off.
The only thing I changed was replugging in your graphics card, plugging in a couple fans.
Bro, are the fans fucking us?
Because once again, the computer just refused to boot into Windows. So, after about 17-ish minutes of troubleshooting, I had to come to this conclusion. It was either I just built a really unstable computer, or for some stupid reason, every time the motherboard detected an active fan, it just wouldn't boot.
It's the fans. Look, the light turned off.
No, wait. No!
Is it really the fans?
Is it your fucking
Are the fans? Is that what was fucking us?
Do you want to test your Wi-Fi card then? So at this point, I was just going to accept, okay, this motherboard is just, fucking with me, but I'll humor it. So I naturally just tested out each and every single fan, and it just worked. Out of completely nowhere. Unfortunately, my camera was out of frame, but it just works. So at this point, I was just very confused on what's going on with this computer. Every time something just didn't work, every time I did it again, it just worked. So I just couldn't understand why sometimes it turned on and sometimes it didn't turn on. And every time I tried to move it over to my roommate's desk, it just wouldn't work. So I had to move it back to my desk to try and troubleshoot it once again. And then out of nowhere, my roommate said this.
Maybe it's the fucking power button, bruh.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's not plugged in right now, and it's
Okay.
working.
I'm gonna try
the front panel connectors again.
Now, me and my stupid dumb brain thought there is absolutely no way a front panel connector could prevent this computer from booting, right? Right? Yep, that's correct. The singular thing that was preventing this computer from booting into Windows was the goddamn front panel reset connector being plugged into the motherboard.
If this doesn't turn on... Uh-oh.
It's the front panel.
How is it the front fucking panels?
It's the front panel.
I had absolutely no idea how a singular front panel connector could just cause this big of an issue to the point where it just wouldn't allow the computer to boot into Windows. But at this point, I just couldn't care at this point, and I just accepted, you know what, if it works, and I'm too tired to actually give a shit anymore.
Now we did move it 2 meters. It's working.
So, all in all, this video was supposed to be how I, got a GPU for under MSRP, and I was, supposed to do something with it, but then it just turned into like a 20-ish minute video of me just being, a complete dumbass for some reason. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because if you did, I kinda have to ask the question of why, because you could've just spent that 20-ish minutes on, literally anything else, like, yeah, I don't really have a joke here because this video is already too long and I'm just simply too tired to care.